want to keep the AVG brand name. I don't really see any utilitarian reason for it, but since it's still here, let's check it out and see how AVG performs in 2018. As you can see from the user interface, although it still has the dark look that it used to have earlier, most of these settings now resemble Avast settings. And if we go into updates, you're going to notice the Avast UI pop in here too. Now, under components, again, we have an Avast type naming scheme with file shield, behavior shield. I do not see identity protection, which was kind of like a distinguishing factor for AVG. Under general, we have reputation services and cyber capture. Now, these are Avast features that have been integrated into this product. You also have the option to scan for potentially unwanted applications, and they also sneakily add in their email signature. No, thank you. So much for the looks. Let's see how it works. In order to figure that out, I have some malware samples that I'll be dragging onto the system momentarily. Now, I'm guessing that the scan engine is also kind of improved and different. It's probably using the Avast scan engine in the backend, because I'm seeing detections like evogen, which you don't really see with AVG, let's face it. It's an Avast thing. So it seems they have integrated these scan engines. Now let's go ahead and scan our samples, but before we go ahead, let me just show you that we had a total of 459 items in the original folder. We'll let AVG do its thing, and then we'll see how many are left and do the detection ratio calculation. You know the drill. The scan is now over, and it's time for us to decide what to do with our viruses. Seems AVG is still stuck with obsolete terminology, but we'll go ahead and delete it. And it says, no nasty files here. It seems we're good to go. Let's see how many files we have left. Wow, only 15, so that is going to be a pretty good detection ratio. 96.7% to be precise. Now let's go ahead and execute these remaining files and see how the behavior blocker works and whether or not any of these are able to infiltrate the system. Now once again, it seems that AVG is hiding a lot of Avast technology under the skin. Okay, so far so good. Doesn't look like we got infected. But I can't just work on that assumption, so I'm going to do some second opinion scans, and then we'll come back and see if AVG managed to keep us clean. I just rebooted the system, ran CCleaner, and it's time for the results. Zamana and Hitman Pro didn't really find anything, but Malwarebytes found a ton of PUPs. And I will take these detections seriously, since it does seem like something has been added to startup. Malwarebytes says it is PUP optional browser manager, which is probably quite accurate. And while the system was restarting, it gave me a weird alert. It said that Avast was being installed or something like that. So Avast was one of the PUPs that I was trying to get installed while I was testing AVG. Kill me now. But that's that. Didn't do too bad, it seems. But there is another thing that we will be trying out, and that will involve testing the behavior blocker on its own. So I'll basically disable the file shield, not use the signatures, and see if the behavior shield alone can detect ransomware and prevent it from encrypting our data. Now, AVG used to have identity protection, which was a pretty good behavior